Well, buried in all the stuff here, I found my old Boy Scout book. Let's see what we got. Those days I was J. Michael Armstrong, and I was in troop. Well, it doesn't have a number here. I was in troop in Bushnell, Illinois, and I was in Pac 5 in Galesburg, and I became a tenderfoot scout. Don't remember the date. I became a Star Scout in 1956, November 1956, and I became a Life Scout in May 1957, and I became an Eagle Scout December 18th, 1958, and a Veteran Scout June 25th, 1958. So there it was, right there. Patrol leader, yes. Assistant patrol leader, yes. Den chief, yes. The old Boy Scout handbook. Look at that, man. Trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent. Kind of torn and tattered, kind of like I am today. Imagine, I don't know where it came from. There are boxes here, stuff that Mom and Dad just were going to throw away. And the neighbors called me, and I drove over to pick them up. Family Bible, this Boy Scout book. Mom and Dad were going to throw it away, I guess. Oh, I love all these. These are all little trees. I used to love to collect leaves of the trees. Still do, probably. Look at all those leaves. And the trees, and the names of the trees, and where they're from. Gray birch. Oh, man, it's just filled with tree leaves and pine cones. How to build a candle lantern, and pacing, and walking. I still love to walk, don't I? Emergency services, how to pick somebody up that's hurt, how to make a stretcher. It's all here, isn't it? Doesn't really have a date for the book. It says this book was written, Executive Board. So yeah, the Boy Scouts were incorporated in 1915. It says this book copyright 1942. I don't know. I can't believe it's 1942. Maybe it was. Maybe somebody just gave me this book because they knew I loved the Boy Scouts so much. I didn't like school, but I sure loved the Boy Scouts. I loved camping out. I loved going to Camp Pearl. I loved everything about the Boy Scouts growing up. Loved the Boy Scouts more than school. I love football, but I love the Boy Scouts even more than football. I always thought the Marine Corps would be like the Boy Scouts. Maybe that was a mistake I made, thinking the Marine Corps was like the Boy Scouts. The Marine Corps was not like the Boy Scouts. The Marine Corps was up and anxious and up and going. But, you know, the Boy Scouts for me was, I think, some of the best days of my life, being a Boy Scout. Going to Camp Pearl, teaching canoeing and rowing and swimming. There in the lake at Camp Pearl, by the Lemoyne River, Tennessee, Illinois. Those were the days I was a Boy Scout. Back in, 1958.